That's my intro.
All right. Hello, welcome to Table Talk, the only place where we answer your questions and your topics via the hashtag Table Talk and the Reddit /r/SourceFed. I'm Matt Lieberman.
I'm Danny Rosenberg.
I'm William Haynes.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at GoDaddy. You can go to GoDaddy and enter the code
Fed30.
Fed30 to get 30% off your order of any kind of domain names or products that you wish to have for them. For example, you could get your hands on mattlieberman.com if you can snatch it up from the guy in Chino, California who's been sitting on it for the last 5 years and doing fucking nothing with it, you asshole. Fight me, I dare you.
You mad?
You could do Matthew Lee.
I actually am really mad about it.
Your shirt looks like a carpet from the 1970s.
Maybe his name's Matt Lieberman, and maybe he's just a
You
little
realize
more
this
on
is the
top of
same
things.
shirt that you shamed me out of wearing like 5 months ago.
Really? What did I say?
And then I brought back after you, like, well, actually, no, you didn't shame me. The audience shamed me.
Oh.
And then I said that they shamed me, and then they were like, bring it back. And then they were like, oh, it's just
Don't
a
be
All right.
afraid.
I'm gonna start this
Oh
show.
yeah, do the show.
This is from Lil Nizzle 15.
That's Snoop Dogg's username.
Are you sure? Yeah.
When was a moment where someone who you knew was stupid, you realized is even stupider than that?
That is a good question.
Oh, wow. That's
Most
a
of the
great
time.
question.
When you stopped wearing that wooden tie that I totally wear because people were like, was that a wooden tie?
Maybe when,
No, that's not why
maybe
I
when you
stopped
left
wearing
your
it.
company credit card wrapped up in blankets in the green room.
I hadn't activated it yet, Danny. All right.
No, I think let me think. It's probably
I still
better.
got it right here today too. I remember when I was at lunch today, I was like, oh man, I left my debit card at home. And I was like, but I sure do have my company credit card.
Yes, you do.
But I was like, oh, I have
Put
another
that
credit
away.
card.
We'll zoom in.
Well,
Get
the number is.
For me, so I had a brief stint. I'm technically a member of a fraternity. Technically.
Yeah.
It's called Skull and Bones. It's Skull and
It's
Bones.
called Skull and Bones. It's where all the rich people go to control the planet. No. I'm technically a member of a Jewish fraternity called Alpha Epsilon Pi.
Hashtag get chosen.
No, well, okay. You
The chosen
You
ones.
can't get
That was clever.
chosen. Yeah.
That was a
I
clever.
got that from J-Date.
Some
really?
of you guys.
They
That's-
say get
Oh,
chosen.
it is get chosen. Why can't I get on J-Day? Come on, man.
You can if
That's
you,
all
you
I
can.
want.
There are plenty of girls who are not Jewish on J-Day.
All I ever wanted is a beautiful Jewish woman to take me into her Jewish home and
Well,
let
I
me
mean,
do Jewish stuff.
We're in the West Valley. There's like
There's plenty of
everywhere.
them.
They're
Well,
everywhere.
They're all dudes. You ever notice you driving down the street and it's all dudes in the suit and the hat? And I'm like, where are
Oh,
the
no,
women?
there are lovely
Where's-
Jewesses under
Where they at?
black
I'm just
black
gonna,
dresses.
I'm just gonna walk
and white
into those
shawls.
places. I'm gonna walk into one of those little corners that they go in, and I'm gonna say, hey, I love Woody Allen films.
When's the last time you went to a little corner?
I've shook
Danny?
hands with
A
Ross
little
Everett.
corner?
He said the little corners that they go in.
Little corner. I mean,
little
like,
corner.
In here, like, you know, it's like strip malls. You can put a church in a strip mall these days. But
You can't put a synagogue in.
and
a
I just
strip
lost
mall.
all my chances with the Jewish women. That's all I wanted.
Technically, I'm in a fraternity because when I was a freshman in college, this Jewish guy came. He approached me, a bunch of us, and was like, you know, let's
He
start.
was a recruiter?
well,
He's the starter.
Well, he was just a guy who he had rushed all the other fraternities, and they'd all turned him away because he was a jackass. And we
And then
didn't
he started
realize
his own fraternity?
exactly. We didn't realize that's what he was
That's a
doing
movie.
at the time.
That's a totally
it really is.
Starring Justin Long.
We started with like 13 people, and within 3 months, all but 5 of us had quit.
It sounds...
Because
hysterical.
he was our president, and he was an idiot. He was from South Africa originally, and he was kind of really racist.
Yeah.
And was just
That's
obsessed.
that apartheid racist.
Obsessed with Grey Goose vodka and hot girls, and he always kind of talked like this. He's like, hey, we're gonna go out, we're gonna party, we're gonna meet the hot girls.
He's
we're
the
gonna make them
president
drink.
of your
do you
Jewish
like,
fraternity.
do you like alcohol? I could give you some alcohol. We could party, you know. I went to Atlantic City to shoot a music video, and he had sworn up and down to me that he had access to a beach house with a private beach and potentially a yacht to shoot this music, and I should have known better. But at the same time, he was rich enough that maybe that's true.
Yeah.
So we went down there, and it was like a beachside apartment in front of a beach that was not a public beach, but was not his beach to lend out. It was a beach that belonged to the town, and you had to have specific tags to be on. We couldn't be on there.
You're wrong. He probably said, I know of a beach that you could go to, and I know of a beach house. He didn't say, I own it. He's like, I know one. Like, I can say, I know a president, but I ain't the president. Mm-hmm. You the idiot. You dumber than you thought. No.
Apparently I'm dumber than I thought. But we went to the casinos that night because I fell asleep, and so we were like, okay, I guess we're here. And he's like, Lieberman, I want to show you. I want to take you to my favorite place.
I hate his voice.
This is my favorite place in all of Atlantic City. And we walked for a half an hour down the boardwalk to a fucking candy shop. And it was closing, and he was pleading with them, like, you know, my friend really likes candy. Can you please let us inside? And I was just sort of like, if I can, I will never talk to this person again. And I have done just that. And every once in a while, I feel kind of bad, because every once in a while, he'll send me a Facebook message that's like, do you remember when we were friends? Friends text each other back, friends message each other back. I get that guilt. Do you guys get that guilt when someone messages you and you're like, I should say something? Like, I don't know, especially like with girls or whatever, like all your friends tell you,
but there's
don't
so many
message them
girls
back.
that are writing me, and I'm like, geez, stop trying to be with me. Gosh, my quota is filled.
If
We
somebody's
know,
texting you
sorry.
that you're trying to dodge, the quickest way to get them the hell out is like, don't respond.
I hate it though. I feel so guilty.
Yeah.
It's a really clear, it doesn't have to be mean, it's just a very clear, like, no.
But it is mean though. I know what it's like to be ignored.
I wish that people would say no. Like when I have
it's like
liked
to be
girls in the
ignored.
past, I'm currently on a girl break of chasing girls down. But like when I'd be like,
21-year break?
I mean, like I'm gonna take a long break of chasing girls around. But like I'd be like, oh man, I wanna take you to the place, and they'd be like,
well, I'll tell you your first mistake. You
What?
shouldn't use that voice when you're talking to women.
what are you talking about? That doesn't get you on? Hey,
No.
you know, Daddy, you wanna go take it to the place?
Every time we go out, it's just like, oh hey, you know, you want to go away and we can you go inside this club.
You wanna go see a Woody Allen movie, girl? I know they're showing it at the Egyptian
Hey, do
Theater.
you like
It takes time to get to a place where you're comfortable just saying nope to a dude.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I wish that
As you
instead of not
get older,
responding,
it
they
gets
said no.
easier to just be like, I'm just gonna tell it as it is.
What's with us as society is that we can't just say no. I know you can say no, Danny.
my
Knowing you
favorite.
personally, I know you can say no to people. I've seen you say it to me. But like, why can't people just be like, I don't want to go out with you because of who you are as a person? Because we're afraid
It takes
of feelings
time to
getting
get
hurt.
comfortable, like being that direct with people.
Yeah, it's a rough go, cause like I don't know, you're afraid of rejection. Even when you are the person who is rejecting, it feels bad because you know what it's like to be on the other side of it, and also you're afraid of reprisal. They could shoot you up. You don't know.
Yeah.
Why isn't
Motherfuckers
everyone
have
on the earth
guns.
good looking? Why just can't everybody be good looking?
Why don't you let us know
think
down in the comments?
The
below?
someone that was
Why
stupid,
y'all
I
daddies
realized
ugly?
was even stupider.
Yeah.
We did have an intern. I'm not gonna name names.
Ooh.
But it was someone who made everybody uncomfortable all the time. Made Bowman uncomfortable. I remember, and Bowman loves
Somebody
everybody.
made Bowman uncomfortable?
Bowman
And I
loves
remember
everybody.
just like it would continually just be like situations where they'd come back to me with like tasks and they'd like made a mess of, and I'd be like, how? And then
this is Will that we're talking.
this is not Will.
I didn't even.
But eventually, there was a point where all of a sudden, all of the lights in the building kind of like flickered. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And they were like, yeah, bleep, stuck like a screwdriver into a socket. And I was like,
Is this why we don't have interns anymore?
oh my God. And there's just like,
man.
Is it? Is this why? Because it would
No.
explain a lot.
no.
Okay.
But it was one of the few times I've ever had to dismiss somebody before the 3 months were over.
Really?
Damn.
Which I never had, I was just kind of like, yeah, you should stop coming in.
You should
Stop being here,
Go
please.
home.
We
Go
don't want to
home
not
forever.
pay you anymore. Oh, actually, then the interns did get started paying.
Yeah, that's how bad you have to screw up. Listen, we don't want to not pay you
We
anymore.
just don't want you
We
here.
just don't want you around. You need to stay away from here, and your last not paycheck will be sent to your forwarding address.
Your last non-paycheck, yeah. I don't think I have a story. I think I had just people in general. constantly surprise me. I myself do stupid stuff all the time. I surprise myself with something how stupid I could do.
Give us an example.
Oftentimes I'm talking to people and I'm like, and I have this urge. I'm like, okay, here's something really stupid that you want to say. Don't say it. And then the next thing that comes out of my mouth is the stupid thing.
Yeah.
Because my brain is like, this will be hilarious if I say this to him. It's always funny. I can't be bored. I can't. It's really hard for me to get bored these days because I say whatever I want.
Consider yourself, I used to say things that I knew would come off badly because I knew they were funny.
Yes.
Like that would make me look like an idiot.
Yes.
Because I just was like,
But
oh,
you
this
see,
is funny.
I don't do it to people I know.
I did it to people I knew, and they treated me like crap for years.
Oh.
Yeah. See,
I think I was like 15 and I would be uncomfortable around everybody, so I would say something really filthy. So they were all uncomfortable, and then I was like, oh, I feel better now.
Yeah, you take it into your own hands.
You got the power. You took the power.
But I was young then, you know.
I kind of also have that with Phil, that same thing. Whenever I'm talking to Phil, I'm like, I'm gonna say something weird to Phil just because I want to.
So he feels uneasy, and then you feel better.
I always make Phil uncomfortable on purpose. I'm like, hey, how you doing today, Phil?
He does not like being touched.
And I do it all the time. Oh man, like the last time I had a meeting with him, I was like, hey, baby boy, how you doing?
I heard you.
He's like, don't call
I
me
was
baby
walking
boy.
by and
Yeah.
shut the door. I could hear you say that. I was like, well, the fuck are you saying to Phil?
Don't call me baby boy.
All right, let's move along with this.
Get this launcher.
Woo! Keep talking. Let's not stop the conversation because of the launcher.
Listen, Danny, we can enjoy a silence, okay?
I don't like silence.
All right.
There it was. Oh,
I was comfortable.
I can't handle it.
Boleche.
What? Is that Jamaican?
No. Bolechetti. Bolechetti.
You know what I'm saying? That accent.
Trisha needs to be quiet in that room over there.
It's fine.
Bullet JT writes. Bullet JT writes, if you were given a country to rule, what would you call it? And what would the theme of the national holiday be?
Wildonia.
Wildonia.
Oh,
Dang, that was dangerously close.
Danny. That was so close.
so close.
So my country would be Wildonia, and obviously, if you've been in this office for the past week, you know what the theme song is gonna be. I'm gonna get rights to play Lamborghini Mercy by Kanye West and Big Sean and 2 Chainz, because I started off with that song being like, oh, I ironically like this song, and now I'm like, I love this song.
It's a good song.
Lamborghini Mercy, your chick, she's so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl. She's trying to jerk me.
Yep.
Hey, can you imagine if us going into the Olympics with that?
What's this country that you live in like? What's the national holiday?
Everyone would be running scared.
There'd be so many weird holidays. You still have to go to work, but there'd be like really weird holidays.
Yeah.
Like this is the day that Will had his first kiss, November 6th, 20 whatever. And then and then there'd be other holidays.
Everyone celebrates all your personal life-stones.
Yes,
Here,
Danny.
wait.
That's the most
say it again,
narcissistic
but
country
say
I've
20
ever-
and then cover your mouth.
2010.
So that we can dub over when it happened.
Like we'll say in 1994. Will had his first kiss in 1994.
That's when you were born.
That was next year. It was the next year.
My
Oh my
country.
God, you were born in 1995.
I was 93. I was born in 93. All right.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm a
All
grown
right.
boy.
My country is called Chillers Only.
Chillers only.
Chillers
What's on the
only.
flag? Just a person like this.
Just like this emoticon with the cool sunglasses.
Yeah.
And we'd have holidays like Hammock Day, where everybody just goes and lays in their hammock in their front yard.
And if you get out of your
sounds
effing
fantastic.
hammock,
Chills out, chillers
if you
only.
take one step out of that hammock, Secret Service is on you.
Wait, but
no,
then
they're chilling in their hammocks.
Yeah. Too, like,
Wait,
we gotta
but how is everyone gonna be able to get pizzas and like good food and stuff?
It's Hammock Day.
Immigrants.
Just chill in your hammock.
So
immigrants.
So we are doomed to fast on Hammock Day.
If you want to prep your snacks for Hammock Day, you got 364
Danny,
days.
I think you need to take advantage of the immigrants
That's
in your country.
24 hours in a hammock. You're gonna feel claustrophobic.
You're gonna need to load
There's
stuff
a dark
around
side.
you. How are you stressed in a hammock?
Very stressed if I'm not allowed
Listen,
to leave the hammock for 24 hours.
unfortunately, Lieberman can't come to Chillers Only.
No, I want to be a chiller. Let me chill, please.
See, that's why
You
you
don't
can be
want
an
to be a
immigrant.
chiller. You just
I'm
are
telling
a
you.
chiller.
There's so many people that will try to get citizenship in your country. You need to put them to work, tax them high. Lieberman will pay
No.
80% taxes if he has to.
My country is not.
120%
My
taxes.
country is more about loafing and like being like it feels like a weekend all the time.
It feels like a week. It's always Saturday at 7
This
o'clock.
is a smaller country. This isn't like a huge nation where it sucks if
Okay.
everyone's like. This is like a small place.
It's like the size of Rhode Island.
because it's chillers only and there's not that many.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know any chillers, man.
Chiller
Owen.
dillers. Yeah, one I would say is a chiller.
No cigarettes. No, there's plenty.
Yeah, there's plenty. They're everywhere.
There's plenty.
Actually, instead of grass, they just grow cigarettes out of the ground.
Oh my goodness! Instead of flowers, you gotta have some grass.
Those wildfires. Whew.
Oh man. What is Lieberland like?
Lieberland?
Lieberland is oh man, there are delicious foods everywhere.
Is it a farmer's market everywhere?
It is. Well, that's the thing, is like everyone has their own farm, but you can either work on someone else's farm and like help tend theirs and get like a bunch of money. I would say probably like farmers, highest paid people. Farmers and chefs, highest paid people. Everybody knows how to make like awesome friggin' cuisine.
You
What
have
about
to
your
kind of like
immigrants?
bow down to the people who make
Immigrants
your food.
are more than welcome if they have a refined palate. Okay.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean quinoa and kale. That doesn't mean that's not refined. I'm talking
quinoa the
about
other day
people
wasn't
who
bad.
like understand, the sources of flavor, baby.
We were talking about lemon sea salt earlier.
Oh my god, that lemon sea salt
Woo!
is choice. I had some white truffle and black truffle sea salt yesterday at the farmer's market. It changed my goddamn life. But it's $10 for a little thing? Hell no, I'm not doing that.
We live different lives. If I needed some salt, I'm gonna get that kind with the girl with the umbrella on it. And just splash it right.
What is that called?
Morton.
Yeah.
Morton makes some kosher sea salt. It's pretty good. But yeah, it would be food and love and centric. Everybody loves each other.
Yeah.
And nudists on Fridays. Everyone's nude on Fridays.
I can't
And
come
if
to your
you
country.
if you're gonna be weird about it, then maybe you shouldn't be.
I know how you're like,
around.
oh man, I wanna
Everybody's
see
got
hot
like a big
chicks.
turkey leg
No,
and
I'm
they're
just
completely
It's
fucking
not
naked.
even about who I'm gonna see. It's just about me being relaxed. Holy fuck.
You sure you want to see me naked?
Will, I've never wanted anything about the same as a lot of other things.
I
in
know,
my
I
life.
read your diary. Baitmaster over 9,000 says, what's your favorite meme? Mine is Leroy Jenkins. I don't know how that even became a meme, but I do love it.
I love
Yeah.
Leroy.
I really honestly love the Keanu Reeves. Like,
There's a
whoa.
Keanu Reeves one?
The Keanu Reeves where he's doing the whoa
sad
face.
Keanu?
No, the whoa face. I was like, oh.
I really loved the for a while when it first started, and then it got blown out of proportion because some people don't know how to make memes. The African kid one where he's like, you mean, you mean whatever, and like, yeah, that one was really funny to me. Pretty much any meme as soon as it starts is really good.
Right when it first starts, it's great.
And then all those
The
kids are like, I
newscaster
want to make
meme is
one.
really fun.
Newscaster one? What side of the internet are you on, Danny?
Yeah, are you in Tumblr at all?
No, barely.
That's what's up. That's where the memes live.
That's where they live.
That's where we live.
I see him on
I
Reddit.
just want to live. For me though, I love the idea of like meme text, putting meme text on photos.
Yeah.
Almost as much, or if not more, than normal memes, because I have like that Easy Meme app.
Yeah.
And I will pull photos. Like if my friend and I both like don't like the same person, I will find their worst Facebook photo.
Oh, we
You're
make
being really
homemade
dangerous.
memes all the time.
That's really dangerous. Don't accidentally
Homemade
post that to
memes
your
are great.
wall.
Yeah.
We have one that a friend of us, she went on a roller coaster. She's really terrified of them. We didn't realize it. And I took video of her and her face is just pure terror.
Ooh.
And so we like made a bunch of memes with it and like sent it out because we're great friends and we really enjoyed it.
There was this guy I used to work with who just frankly he terrified us.
Is he from South Africa?
No, he was like the youngest person. He was like the youngest person at the company, and
He's trying to talk about me right now.
No, not
Just say it to my face.
my
Say what
job
your name
a
is.
Not
few
the
years
youngest one
ago.
here.
Youngest person, and
Oh, yeah.
like
Ooh, we got people under 20
he
Where?
at HP.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And he like got this girlfriend, and there was just this one really gross picture of them at a club. And I swear I made over 100 captions because it was just sort of like he was like, and she was like, and he's like grabbing her from behind, and it's just so gross. Yeah.
Was this the same guy who was the president of your
No,
fraternity?
entirely different person, but I bet I could make some. I'm gonna make some memes of
I
him.
think what Steve and I have totally blown out of proportion is saying when Bay. Like anything. I just did it before we were filming.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
when Bay anything.
Yeah.
Like when Bay has a glass of lemonade and then you just go like just anything. It's
Yeah.
just
when
over
Bay
mean
misses her
something.
topic shot.
Yeah, I forgot that we were doing that and I made this on the table.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing down
Yeah,
there.
halfway through I was like, oh yeah, I gotta launch
It's like
this.
no, everybody else balls it up. He makes a beautiful
Another-
lanyard, and we're gonna scoff at it.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my God, the button!
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Lamborghini Mercy.
Your chick, she's so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl. She's trying to jerk me.
Okay.
Okay.
What if that thing had hit the lens and we just watched that piece of equipment get ruined?
That would have been me getting fired. They would have came right over here. I'm
my
like,
God.
yeah, I did it. Drag me out. Drag me out.
Another fun meme is that this guy put up a picture of his wife when she was young and she looks like a 60-year-old lady.
Oh,
Have you seen
yeah. I
that
remember
one?
that, yeah.
It's really funny.
That's a good one,
That's
too.
weird.
I feel bad. Shoot.
What was the first GIF you guys ever made? You remember?
I don't know how to make gifs.
You don't know how to make them? Did you ever make one?
I've
Will?
never made a GIF successfully before. I've tried.
I made one and it didn't go anywhere on Imgur, and I was real sad.
Nobody's upvoting my gift.
There's a GIF of me twerking that
Is there?
Yeah, that I was gonna send to people, but I was like, maybe this isn't a smart idea.
I think it's real funny.
It's fun to see gifs of yourself. That never gets old.
Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. But this
I get so excited when I see him. I'm like, ah.
the one where we were dancing.
That was really
That
fun.
was really fun. No, this one was of these two guys on Canadian Sports Center that were like doing this like weird, goofy dancing, and the camera was zooming in and out on them. And yeah, never went anywhere.
What's your favorite meme? Why don't you
What's
go
your
and
favorite
I'm not usually the guy that proposes the question, so I don't know where to take that. Meme Dani doing something weird. Do something weird, right? I mean, gif it. Do something weird, gifable. When Bae takes you to the club and she doesn't know how to dance.
What?
I'm just kidding. That was a
Yeah,
great
no,
move.
she's completely
Dare you.
fierce.
I like how my drink has become your drink increasingly.
It's completely mine now.
Danny Rosenberg, William Haynes, Matt Lieberman.
Go, Daddy!
Go, Daddy. Go,
Where did
go
he
Daddy.
go?
Fed 30.
Where did he go?
30% off. When Daddy's gone.
Where did he go?
They're having too much fun over there.
Dang it, Trisha!